Yes, another Pursuing God's Heart, John chapter 14. We're doing one highlight per chapter of John, and that is hard, but I'm sticking to it. So in John chapter 14, lots of famous verses in here, but let me just flag one that is massively significant. If we're pursuing God's heart, if we want to know what God is like, if that's the kind of quest of our souls, that should be the title of this series, The Quest of Our Souls. Anyway, if that's what we're going after, to really know what God is like, then verse 8, or what is it, verse 9 really, is so significant. Jesus has just said to them, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. And then he says, if you had known me, you would have known my Father also. From now on you do know him and have seen him. So Philip, who's listening to this, says, Lord, show us the Father. That will be enough for us. It's a great question. I'm so glad he asked it because of Jesus' answer. Jesus is talking about the Father. The disciples are like, yeah, we want to know the Father. That's, you delight in the Father. We want to know the Father. And what does Jesus say? Oh, have I been with you so long, you still do not know me, Philip? Whoever has seen me has seen the Father. That's an amazing statement. That's John 14, verse 9. Whoever has seen me has seen the Father. Now, if we had time, we could kind of make a whole lengthy lecture about this, but that's not my intention. I just flag the fact that down through history, there's been an awful lot of theology that has been written and preached, and we still hear it in the pulpits today, that really emphasizes the separateness or the distance or the holy otherness of God. And there's a sense in which that, of course, is true. He is not contained within creation. He's not one of us. And so there's a sense in which the Father is out of sight and out of reach for us, but he's not. He's not completely out of sight and he's not completely out of reach because of Jesus, because of the incarnation, because the Son of God came into our world, took on flesh just like us, so that if we want to know what the Father is like, we don't need to get all abstract. We don't need to ponder theological concepts at length and try to piece them together. We need to look at Jesus. Just look at Jesus. Look at Jesus. If you've seen him, you've seen the Father. You've seen exactly the heart, the characteristics, the manner, the personality even of God the Father being revealed to us by God the Son. That makes time spent in a gospel, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, an absolute treasure. That makes the whole of the written word as it points us to Christ such a delight, because the more we see him, the more clearly we know what the Father is like. If you've seen me, you've seen the Father.